Hey guys, welcome back. So, I'm looking at this case with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm asking myself, should I even be talking about these two? Because the case is so unsettling. It is extremely unsettling, and not just in a legal way. It is extremely unsettling also in a spiritual way. It's as though it is spiritual. I just got the confirmation that this case is spiritual. This case is more spiritual than it is legal. Guys, don't you feel it? Don't you guys feel it? No. What is going on? What is going on? We're not going to get into that side of stuff. That's their business. Let me tell you, Hollywood is a really, really, really dark place. It's a dark place, and we just have to pray to our Father who's in heaven to guide and protect us from these evil energy. These people don't believe in God. These people don't believe in God. When we hear them talking about God, do not nod, because your God might not be their God. So be careful. The agreements that you're coming in with these people, be very careful. Because, I don't know, I pulled up the article and it just said, in Jamaica, we would say, one mind just say, or you know how we would say our female intuition tells us. When I pulled up the article, my intuition told me that this case was more spiritual than legal. Like there's a covenant and it's deeper, but this is what they're fighting on the surface, but only the people who were involved in the covenant and who broke the covenant of whatever. They had an agreement, and the agreement, I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's say that. I don't know what I'm talking about. But anywho, Tory Lanez has been found, yes, and his attorney has been found in contempt of court, right? Now, what is going on? Do you guys remember that influencer by the name of Milagro? Yes, Milagro, she was hot, she was fiery, her delivery was hot, it was fiery, and she drew crowd, and, she would ask people to donate to her. So they've discovered that there were a few receipts, a few questionable donations in their opinion that was sent to her by Tory Lanez's dad. And now, Megan Thee Stallion sued her. Was it this year that the lawsuit was filed, or late last year? Somewhere there. And Megan Thee Stallion basically sued Milagro for defamation and cyberbullying. And some of the allegations are that she might have been paid by Tory Lanez to taunt Megan Thee Stallion. They've pulled up some receipts. The trial started today. Tory Lanez was fined $20,000 for obstruction, because Megan Thee Stallion's attorney, if you guys remember, he was to be deposed by Megan Thee Stallion's attorney in the case against Milagro, right? So they wanted to ask him some discovery questions to see how much information they could get from him as it relates to, is he connected to Milagro? Did he pay her at any time? And then they would match his response with the evidence that they have to see, how much more they can put on this guy. So that's literally, that was what they wanted to do. But the day of the deposition, Tory Lanez did not answer them, and he was being questioned. He got frustrated and he walked out the room, using expletives at the attorney. Even at one point, they said that he was singing and like a kid who is ignoring their parent when the parent is talking to them. They described Tory Lanez's behavior to be, as such at one point in time, right? No. Tory Lanez's attorney, Crystal Morgan, she was found in contempt of court because she attempted to coach Tory Lanez, but she failed to instruct him to answer the question. So as such, the judge found her in contempt of court, and she has been fined $5,000 for her part in the obstruction of justice, because they're calling it obstruction. What is an obstruction? A blockage, right? So they're saying between Tory Lanez and his attorney, Crystal Morgan, they created a blockage in their conduction of Megan Thee Stallion, or justice coming out on all ends, for all parties involved, right? So this is getting heated, like for the first day in court, and this is how everything has started off. Man, I tell you, Tory Lanez is not getting a break from this. He's not. And I'm wondering, what is this doing to his mental health? I'm really thinking about his mental health and what it is doing to him at this point. No, make no mistakes, make no mistakes. I don't even want to dive into this case, to be honest. I don't want to dive into it. When I get the sense that we're not being told the truth about something, I feel the public is not given the truth in this story. And you guys who are familiar with my channel knows that my accuracy level is 99.99%. Everyone is lying on this case. Everyone on this case is lying. Everyone. No exceptions. Everyone and their mama is lying. Every single member on this case, they're lying. And why would people want to go to Hollywood? Your life would be so much better being a farmer in the country. You can go to the river, you can mingle with people, you can dress up and go somewhere occasionally on a vacation. Why would people want to go to Hollywood? Why? I'm sitting here and I'm asking, why would people want to go to Hollywood? It's just, there are some celebrities that lives a good, decent life that is not into the Hollywood cult, the Hollywood drama, the Hollywood mess, and all of that jazz. No, make no mistakes. We all do have problems in our everyday life, and we all do have things that we have to navigate through. Some of us more than some, right? But the point is, this is my point, right? Hollywood is have you ever watched those movies some gangsters, everything is just a gang, and then there's one gang here, one gang there, and there are times when they may get along and there are times that they may not get along. That's what Hollywood gives, gang vibe, but they create a stage of something else, I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say here, right? No. Megan Thee Stallion showed up to court with 4 lawyers and a small army of legal assistants. She was wearing a houndstooth black and white outfit and tall heels and 2 diamond rings on one hand along with diamond earrings. Milagro arrived with 3 attorneys, and while she and Megan did not look at each other one time, our sources say Milagro appeared nervous and fidgety. I would be nervous like hell too. Milagro was draped in all black with cowskin style high heel slides and a gold bracelet to complete the look. Tory lost his effort to overturn his conviction in California appellate court last week, and he's currently serving his 10-year prison sentence for his role in Megan Thee Stallion shooting. The trial could last all the way through December, so stay tuned. No. This is not good. This is not good. This is not good for Milagro, because people say that, Milagro is going to be okay on this case. when I first saw the case and I read the details of it, I said, this girl is in a lot of ish. And you guys are telling me that no, Milagro is okay. She's going to be fine. So guys, I told you when this case started, I said that Milagro is going to be in a lot of trouble. And I had given a suggestion. You guys can go back and look at that video that I did. Like, I absolutely kid you not. If I remember to find it, I'm going to share it on my community tab so that you guys can see that I'm not lying. So initially, when I heard that she was getting sued, that's Milagro. When I heard she was getting sued by Megan Thee Stallion and I read the details of the case, I said, I don't like this case. I don't like how things are looking for this girl and the trial hasn't even started. And when I did the video, people were like, oh, she's fine. She got this and she's good and she's this and she's that. And I said, no, if I was in her shoe, I would get an attorney and I would retract all my statements through my attorney, make a public apology to Megan Thee Stallion and delete all the videos because I could literally see where it was going, right? Because you have to let common sense prevail and you have to let common sense take precedence over everything. Tory Lanez was already found guilty, right? And then it's not as though she didn't have the videos were there. And at that point, I wasn't even aware that she had collected a dime or a dollar because even though she collected the money, through regular means like asking her fans for donation, the mere fact that there was Tory Lanez's father sending her money, once that dollar amount that Tory Lanez's dad sent her was above everyone's dollar amount, it would be a red flag. And if he sent her money more frequently than every other fan, that would also be another red flag that the legal system will pick up, right? So I knew then that this case was going to be some trouble for her. So now, 3 attorneys later, like I can't imagine. I don't know. Am I too mature? Or is it how I was cultured? Because I can't imagine someone saying to me that they're going to sue me for something. And I know consciously that I did it to this person, right? And the person say, you know what? You're going to be sued. You said this about me and I didn't, and I didn't like it. And this was your intention because that's what Megan Thee Stallion is basically saying. Milagro defamed her image, reputation, and character, and she basically spoke about these wannabe journalists. And, I was saying if that was me, I would just, get an attorney, apologize to her, and I would take down the videos and I would do a video saying that I retract my statement. Wrap it up quick while it is fresh and move on with your life. Try to close it out in mediation. And people are telling me that Milagro got there. She's fine. And I said, no, she's not, because you have to look at how these celebrities roll. You have to look at, when one is persistent with a legal issue, you have to look how Megan Thee Stallion handled the legal issue with Tory Lanez. And they were once friends. They were all in the same circle, right? So it doesn't matter, whether she's not telling the truth or not. I think that when you see an opportunity to save yourself, you save yourself. And when you see an opportunity to take accountability, you take accountability for your actions. So she did not, and this is what I keep telling people. Fans can be a detriment. Fans can be a detriment to your health and your survival because her fans were hyping her up. They were hyping her up until she lost her platform. Yes, she lost her platform a few months ago. And now she's going to have to pay legal fees and she's going to have to pay Megan Thee Stallion because Megan Thee Stallion has won the case. She has won it. because you're coming out with a lot of discovery and it's harsh. It's ugly, but Megan Thee Stallion has won the case against Milagro already, and this is just the start, so the only thing remaining is for the judge to say, you're gonna pay Megan Thee Stallion $3 million in damages plus her attorney fee. That's the only thing that is remaining, the final statement in the case, but Megan has already won the case. It's rather unfortunate. Oh, but I do pray for her. I pray for all parties involved. Should I even be saying that? I don't like how this case feels. I keep saying it and I can't shake the feeling that I don't like how the case feels. I feel like there's a lot more to it that people are not being honest with the public about. It's kind of like a circus, kind of like a circus. And it's kind of giving some behind the scenes spiritual stuff, behind the scenes spiritual stuff. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But anywho, guys, let me know what's your 2 cents on this case, because I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one. I find it hard to believe that I'm the only one who feels this way about the case or even thinks this way. There's a lot of noise around me if you see me sighing and pausing occasionally, but you guys may not hear the noise on your end, because what I do is to remove the noise as much as I can. So, but there's a lot of noise around me, and we've been on earthquake watch, some kind of edgy because of that too. But anywho, guys, that's basically it. Let me know what's your 2 cents on the matter, and give us a thumbs up. Peace.